have our guest this morning with us. Will be our speaker, which is Pastor Randall. Here's right here, Randall Anderson. He's also on the board of Shenandoah County Pregnancy Center, and he's going to bring us a few remarks here this morning. So I'll turn it over to Randall at this time. Randall, all yours.
Hey, thank you for that. My name is Randall Anderson. I serve at Virginia Hills Church out here on Route 11, the Rock House Ministry Center. There's two ministries there. Freshwater meets early in the morning. We meet of an afternoon. And you may know the building as Dorothy's Inn, is what it was called for years and years. And so that's where we meet now. And yeah, thank you for allowing me to come and speak on behalf of the Pregnancy Center. This gathering, and one of your gentlemen was showing me a picture just a moment ago and said, look at all of this ugly. But I would not describe it that way. This might be one of the most encouraging things I've seen in I don't know how long, to be quite honest. This my heart is full this morning to walk in and see a group of men here because of Christ and what He's done in your life from all different kinds of backgrounds, and I'm overjoyed, and the invite for me to come and speak on behalf of the Pregnancy Center was the way I found out about this gathering this morning, and so it's encouraging to me. And on a personal note, anytime you mix biscuit and gravy and prayer, that is a hard combination to beat right there. So the reason we're involved with the Pregnancy Center, several reasons. One is it's literally a ministry of life and death. And so when you're involved with it, you are coming alongside people who are in their most needy moments. And if you've not been involved or had family members struggling during times of pregnancy, and if it's always just been a joy because I'm a grandparent and 5 now, 1 more on the way coming this spring, and every time a pregnancy in our family comes around, it's nothing but joy. But that's not the case with a lot of people. They struggle and they're not for sure what to do, and so they're looking for answers. And 40% of the families in Shenandoah County are single parented, and so it's tough. It's absolutely tough. So the Pregnancy Center, their main thing is education. They come alongside. They are unashamedly Christian and unashamedly pro-life, but they come alongside and they help with in case of there might be an adoption available. Or education to raise the children themselves. They never promote, facilitate, or encourage abortion. However, they have classes for those who have been through that, and so it's full of compassion. It's just a beautiful ministry, and my encouragement to you would be to just give them a call. For a county our size, 45,000 people or so, to have a ministry like this is quite incredible. And I would encourage you to give them a call, go by and see it, just introduce yourself. Lisa Schrader is the executive director there, and she's a wonderful gal, a heart full of the Lord, and I would encourage you to go by and see it. She did send me some quick stats to share with you, just to let you know that any investment or involvement in it is making a difference. This is up to date for just this year. They've served 175 clients. That's parents, grandparents, 869 visits to the center. They've shared 346 classes. They've taught there. They've shared maternity, infant, children's clothing 415 times. 438 times from the food pantry they've given away, 113 large pieces of baby equipment, so they might have strollers and car seats and all of that, but for some of those things, they require the parents to come in to take classes. And so it's not just a giveaway for the most urgent stuff, obviously food and that kind of a thing, but they're asking for them to invest as well, and I think it's a wonderful thing. 504 baby items, diapers, wipes, formulas. They prayed with clients and shared God's word 212 times this year. And 4 clients have accepted Christ so far this year. And so you've got a pregnancy center that's sharing the gospel. It's just a beautiful thing. And so my encouragement to you would be to go by and take a look and serve and be involved any way you can. The last thought I would leave you with is, as thankful as I am for the pregnancy center and what they do and how they come along and meet the needs of people, since the turning of Roe v. Wade, abortions have went up. So we got a law in our favor, but the actual abortions have still gone up. And that's simply because of the passing out of pills through the mail. I just bring that up to say, we can pass all the laws we want, but unless there's an outpouring of God's Spirit to change the hearts of people. And so that's where we come in. We who believe that the Lord is on the move. So we're praying that the Lord would save people, come into their life, and when their hearts are changed, their lives are changed. Amen. Their decisions are changed. And so my appeal to you, as much as I know Lisa would want every one of you to volunteer and be involved, yes, please do that. But most importantly, pray. Pray with the rest of us. We're praying for an outpouring of God's Spirit in this valley, all up and down through here. I go up and down Route 11 and pray that God would flood the valley with His grace. Let there be a salvation story come from every home. 45,000 people in the county, over half of them go nowhere to church. I'm not saying you got to go to church in order to be saved, but it's just an indication. And so we're praying for a salvation story from every home in our county. And my beg of you would be to ask the Lord to speak to your heart about what it means to become an intercessor. That you would carry the burden to see revival in our county. I long to see it. I'm a student of revival, and I long to see God's outpouring of His Spirit in our county. And dear friend, when it happens, you won't have to ask, is this revival? You'll know it's revival, because it'll be beyond anything any of us could do collectively. It's God's grace being poured out upon our county. That's what we need most. And I would just encourage you, simple prayer. Lord, what does it mean to be an intercessor? To carry that burden for revival, for an outpouring of God's Spirit in our valley. Thank you so much for giving me an ear, and I look forward to fellowshipping with you, and obviously would love to come back when I don't have to do this, but just to fellowship with you. Thank you, gentlemen.